Sir, in the last video, we covered very clearly what are various limitations of Python. Next, what flavors are there, sir. Sir, now I have to explain which versions are there related to Python. Version history. Observe that. Sir, here do you know Python first version? Python label 0.9.0 is the first version of Python, original version, sir, which was released on February 20th, 1991. Have you remembered, right? Okay, this is official date of birth for Python, February 20th, 1991. And then there are several subversions came, sir. But whenever Jan 1994, okay, Python 1.0 came. So 1.x version came in Jan 1994, sir. Okay, like next Python 2x 2.0 version came on October 16, 2000, right? Sir, here several subversions are there. Okay, like I will show all these things, right? Next, Python 2.0 October 16, 2000 year. Sir, PY2K. The people are going to use this version is called Py2K like this, right? Sir, now do you know multiple subversions came? Next, Python 3.0 came December 3rd, 2008, Py3K. The people are going to use, right, Py3K. These versions are December 3, 2008. Okay, so these are major versions which was released. These are the major Python versions which was released by Python Software Foundation, right? Now observe including subversions also. If you want to just have a look once about these things, right? Observe that Python 0.9.0 original version of Python came February 20th, 1991. Remember that, okay? Sir, next several subversions came 0.9.1, 0.9.2, 0.9.4, are getting 0.9.5, 0.9.6, like there are several things came. Maybe August, it may be, okay? This is the August, like okay, like February, like. Sir, this is Python December, like these are various subversions related to Python 0.9 series, right? Next, Python 1.0 came in January 1994. These are various subversions, right? 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. Similarly, Python 2.0 came October 16, 2000, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this, right? So this is a 2K, Py2K version, right? Next, Python 3.0 came December 3rd, 2018. Okay, like this is the these are various subversions what we have. The most recent version of Python is Python as of today, Python 3.7.2 version, sir. Remember this one, Python 3.7.2 version, sir. Where is the proof for that? If you observe that, if you observe python.org, observe this. This is the official website for the Python, sir. Python.org. If you observe now, if I want to install, download, observe that which version is there? Python 3.7.2. This is the most recent version, sir. Remember this one. Sir, now I want to talk, of course, the most latest is Python 3x, right? Now I want to talk very important point related to Python 2x and Python 3x. Very important conclusion. Please listen, sir. Python 2x versus Python 3x. So now before that, just aware, if you consider Java versions, as of today, sir, latest version of Java is Java 11, sir. 11, maybe in the next month, Java 12 may come, Java 11. Sir, now Java 10 was there, next Java 8 there, Java 7 there, Java 9 there, okay, like Java 1.0 version is also there, sir. Now my question is, sir, when compared with Java, Python, oh, full trending, growing language, right? The very speedily growing language is the Python when compared with Java today, like now, sir, if you observe What is the most recent version of Java? Java 11. Very important, sir. Please listen carefully this 5 minutes discussion. Java 11. Java 11 should provide support for Java 10 or not. If I install Java 11 in my system, Java 10 program can run on Java 11 or not. If I install Java 10 on my system, is it going to provide support for Java 9 or not? Java 8 or not? Java 7 or not? Okay, please make sure, sir. Every new version software should provide support for all old versions. Remember this, every new version software should provide support for all old versions, right? That's why this feature is also known as backward compatibility. What is this one, sir? Can you please spell out? Backward compatibility. This feature is also known as backward compatibility. If you install Java 11 in your system, it can provide support for Java 10, Java 9, Java 8, like this. This support is called what? Backward compatibility. Advantage is there, problem is also there. Slowly we will discuss what is the problem. Advantage is every new version should provide support for all old versions, right? Okay, well. So same way, now I will ask the question, Python 2. If I install Python 3x, 3.7 or 3.6, like, is it going to provide support for Python 2.x or not? Respond. With this knowledge, you can tell very easily. If I install Python 3x, is it going to provide support for Python 2.x or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Listen very carefully, very dangerous point, sir. Sir, Python 3x is not advanced version of Python 2x. Remember, Python 2x, it is one language. Assume that. Python 3x is not extension to Python 2x. It is developed as completely independent language. Remember this one, sir. Python 3.x developed as completely independent language. This language, sir, not extension to Python 2.x version. Remember that. That's why if it is the next new release, it should provide support for old versions. But it's developed like a complete brand new programming language. That's why Python 3.x version won't provide support for Python 2.x. Remember this one. In Python 2.x, sir, do you know long data type is there, which is not there in the Python 3.x? Regarding in Python 2.x, do you know if you want to print hello, like this I'm taking, sir. So parentheses are optional in the Python 2x, but in Python 3x, parentheses must be required. Print of hello, parentheses must be required, but in 2x, do you know parentheses are not there, are optional, but here must be required. That's why, so it is completely developed as new programming language. That's why backward compatibility is not there. Python 3x, there is no guarantee it is going to provide support for Python 2.x. Are you getting? Are you in the position to understand clearly, right? Sir, this is. So, what is it a problem or not? Yes, obviously, backward compatibility is not there. It is the problem. But, what is the advantage? So, if you are missing something, you are going to get something. What the advantage here is, sir, if I want to add any new feature to this one, I never worry about is it going to be provided support in the Python 2x, is it going to be provided support in the Python 1x or not, because we are not required to worry about backward compatibility. Our hands are completely free. You can add any new feature to the Python 3x. Remember this one, because Python 2x, Python 1x are old 1991 time languages. But today 2019, maybe programming requirements rapidly got changed. Then if I want to use old version only, it is a bigger problem. That's why, so it is the brand new. You can add any type of libraries as per current trending requirement. That's why, so advantage here is you can add the new features very freely, very easily, because backward compatibility is not there. That is the biggest advantage, right? So because if it is implemented as the language, separate language, advantage, what is the advantage? So it will become more powerful as per current market requirement, but the problem backward compatibility is not there. Is it clear for all of you, right? Sir, but in Java 11 or Java 12, if I want to add one small new feature, I have to think about 1.0 supported, 1.1 supported, 1.2 supported. By considering all these things, okay, this feature not recommended to add because Java 7 may not provide support. So it's a bigger problem, sir. That's why, because of this backward compatibility, Java people hands are very tight. They are not in a position to add new features that much freely, right? Okay, but here in Python we are not having such type of problem. Remember this: if any Java person is going to ask, "Arey Durga, Java is going down," so to make Java powerful, what we have to do, what we require to do? If any Java person, if Oracle people are going to approach me, my suggestion is always, sir, Java came in 1995, almost around 24-25 years before language. You are keep on adding that feature, this feature, that modification, this modification, and so on. So there the programming requirements are different, current programming requirements are different, current day-to-day programming requirements are different. Better to release a brand new Java, then definitely you are going to succeed. If you are keep on adding that modification, that feature, this feature, definitely it will be graph going down only. Remember that. That's why, so compulsory recommended brand new programming language as per current market trending requirements. That's why, so are you able to understand, right? Python 2x, Python 3x, both are different, both are developed as independent languages, or it is extension to Python 2x. No, independent language. The advantage is you can add new features very easily. The problem is backward compatibility is not there, sir. Clear for all of you, right? Next, sir, do you know a small analogy? Okay, your grandfather, so almost around 30 years before, constructed a small house, sir. Assume that a small house your grandfather constructed. Assume that. Then you have to do modifications for the same house. Okay, do that modification, do this modification, do this modification, and so on. What will happen? What will happen? How many modifications you can do for that for that old house? If you keep on modifying, adding some new feature, at certain day this one is going to be down, this one is going to be collapsed. Are you getting? That's why what you have to do after 20 years or after 25 years, instead of performing modifications to the old one, better to construct a new house. Again, better to construct a new house. If I construct a new house today as per market requirement, I can add the required features. Are you getting? So in Python people did constructing the new house, but Java people are doing what is that? For the same old house only, they are doing that modification, this modification. That is the reason why Java is slowly going down. I hope everyone in the position to understand, right? Okay, well, next 2x, 3x, which one is the recommended? As per current market requirement trends, compulsory we should go for Python 3x. We are not required to learn Python 2x, sir. Sir, next, make sure from 2020 onwards, Python people updated no support for Python 2x. Okay, only support is available for Python 3x. That's why if you want to learn Python, our hand should go for what? Python 3x version. Any doubt? Are you in the position to understand, right? What are various Python versions? Which version is the recommended? When compared with Java, what facilities are there in the Python 3x? Backward compatibility, what is the story? Like this, right? Clear for all of you?